Reasons why Randy Orton missed WWE Royal Rumble 2025. The 2025 Men's Royal Rumble match is in the history books. With one of the most star-studded lineups in recent memory, anticipation was sky-high heading into Indianapolis. The general perception has been positive. In addition to a surprise winner in JUSO, WWE also booked several notable surprise entrants. Speed, Joe Hendry, and AJ Styles shocked the world with unannounced appearances. However, there was one glaring omission. Randy Orton, out with a storyline injury since November, missed the Rumble. Orton's name had sprung up as a potential surprise entrant, but the Viper was nowhere to be seen. Let's look at 4 reasons why Randy Orton missed Royal Rumble 2025. On the SmackDown after Crown Jewel 2024, former friends Randy Orton and Kevin Owens got into a heated confrontation, which ended with KO delivering a neck-jarring piledriver to Orton. The 14-time world champion has not been seen since the heinous assault. Logic suggests that WWE is building towards Orton versus KO at WrestleMania 41, but with Mania more than 2 months away, there is still much time left. Hence, to make KO feel like a bigger heel, Orton may have been intentionally excluded to further sell the injuries he sustained. The longer the Viper remains out of action, the more doubt is cast over his status, and the more menacing Owens appears as a heel. Furthermore, his eventual return and revenge tour would feel sweeter if WWE kept him off TV for much longer than initially expected. Number 3. The Men's Royal Rumble already had a star-studded lineup. Excitement levels heading into Royal Rumble 2025 were understandably high, considering the prominent names that were confirmed. John Cena, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth freakin' Rollins, Logan Paul, and Drew McIntyre, among others, had confirmed their participation. Randy Orton would have enhanced the star power, but it may have felt unnecessary and forced in the presence of such big names. Too much of everything is bad. An excessive spotlight on the veterans would have taken away from the young talent in the ring. Furthermore, AJ Styles and Joe Hendry were solid surprise entrants. Orton's absence didn't hurt the quality of surprises WWE delivered at Royal Rumble 2025. WWE wanted to protect Randy Orton. Since Randy Orton returned at Survivor Series War Games 2023, he has only won one PLE match, that being the War Games match on the same night he returned. The Viper has had several title shots on PLEs but has failed to win championships. Furthermore, his latest premium live event appearance at Crown Jewel 2024 ended in a huge brawl with Kevin Owens. Although Royal Rumble eliminations technically don't count as losses, WWE often keeps its most protected assets out of the Rumble to preserve their aura. For example, Solo Sikoa has yet to appear in the 30-man melee despite spending several years on the main roster. Hence, as there were no plans for Orton to win, he may have been kept out to prevent unnecessary damage via a surprise elimination. Number 1. Kevin Owens was not a participant in the 2025 Men's Royal Rumble. If Randy Orton were to return at Royal Rumble 2025, he would have gone after Kevin Owens, the man who threatened to end his career. Since KO didn't compete in the Men's Rumble, there wasn't much incentive for Orton to enter the fray. Granted, the Viper could have appeared during the ladder match between Cody Rhodes and KO. However, comebacks in the undercard for the Rumble PLE feel out of place. Secondly, the American Nightmare and the prizefighter had been at war for months, and a definitive conclusion without much outside interference was understandable. Shocking Randy Orton stat emerges. WWE really doing him dirty. A stat involving WWE legend Randy Orton is currently circulating on X/Twitter and has left fans dumbfounded. The Viper hasn't won a WWE Premium Live event match in 2024 despite competing at 7 PLEs. Orton made his big WWE return on November 25th at the 2023 Survivor Series War Games PLE. The former WWE champion competed in the men's War Games match, with his squad picking up the big win. Unfortunately, Orton went on to lose his next 7 PLE matches. The shocking stat was recently shared on X/Twitter. Randy Orton on CM Punk returning on the same night that he did. Last year, Orton appeared on WWE's The Bump and opened up about CM Punk returning on the same night that he did at Survivor Series War Games 2023. Here's what the veteran had to say, but after all was said and done, I came out, got a great reaction. Punk came out, got a great reaction, and I realized after the fact that nobody stepped on anyone's toes Orton continued. It was really just a really fun night for the fans. They got Randy Orton back, and they were very happy about that. They weren't even thinking about Punk, then here comes Punk. So that reaction was just, they were two different reactions, two different people. Everybody was excited to see us both. On a personal level, directions for Randy Orton on the road to WWE WrestleMania 41. Randy Orton has been away from WWE for a few months. He was last seen taking a banned piledriver move from former teammate Kevin Owens. That WWE fans are waiting for the Viper to return to the ring. He missed the 2025 Royal Rumble, and it looks like he won't be back for Elimination Chamber either. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, the creative team may want to bring Orton back for a major rivalry. He could do great things to make the show more enjoyable for fans. Check out the 4 directions for Randy Orton if he returns on the road to WrestleMania 41. Randy Orton could take out Kevin Owens to set up their WWE WrestleMania 41 match. Kevin Owens was the one to take out Randy Orton on the November 8th, 2024 episode of WWE SmackDown. The two men worked as a tag team before the prizefighter turned on him. The Viper will likely come back for revenge sooner rather than later. WWE fans could see him appear on an upcoming episode of SmackDown either before or after Elimination Chamber. Orton could target Owens when he is looking to injure another superstar. He could hit him with a punt kick and take him out for some time before the two meet at WrestleMania 41 to settle their differences. John Cena is looking to set a new record for the most number of world title wins in WWE. The greatest of all time declared his entry into the men's Elimination Chamber match after falling short in the Royal Rumble. Randy Orton could look to stop his best friend from reaching that milestone in his retirement tour. The Viper could enter the chamber when a star is exiting and attack Cena to cost him his world title dream, attack John Cena inside the Elimination Chamber to get into his next feud. The two men could get into another bitter rivalry to entertain fans. They could have a blockbuster match at the Show of Shows before John Cena calls it a day. It would be great to see the two veterans reignite their decades of rivalry. Randy Orton could team up with Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Randy Orton isn't the only top star Kevin Owens has targeted in his current reign as a heel. He has also hit Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes with the banned package piledriver move to injure them. The Viper could return to recruit Rhodes and Zayn to join him and create a babyface supergroup. They could then target Kevin Owens and, if he joins the prizefighter, Drew McIntyre to take them out. Forming a supergroup just before WrestleMania would allow all three men to stay busy for some time. The final match could take place between Orton and Owens at WrestleMania 41. The Viper could return to team up with Cody Rhodes to solve the Kevin Owens problem. However, he could turn on his former teammates sooner rather than later. Randy Orton could backstab Cody Rhodes, especially if John Cena wins the Elimination Chamber match to challenge him at WrestleMania 41. He could continue to attack both men and convince them to make the contest a triple threat match at the Show of Shows. Adding a vicious heel to a babyface rivalry between Cody Rhodes and John Cena would make sense. Fans could also get behind the entire storyline, as a win for Randy Orton or John Cena would be sweet for diehard fans. WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Unfortunate update on Randy Orton's hiatus. Planned WrestleMania 41 match scrapped. Welcome to the latest edition of Sportskeeda Wrestling's WWE News and Rumor Roundup. Today, we have some huge stories regarding WrestleMania 41. Some planned matches for the Show of Shows might not happen. There's also a backstage update on Randy Orton, albeit not a positive one. So, without further ado, let's get into today's roundup that WWE may change their plans for Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 41. Drew McIntyre was reportedly frustrated following the Royal Rumble for a number of reasons.